Hello my friends, David here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the most effective spots for surviving and getting kills in Infected for every map. If you just want to see a specific map, click on one of the annotations here. If not, let's get started. So the first spot I'm showing you guys is on Seatown. You want to go to this open balcony thing and go prone close to the metal fence. A mistake a lot of people make is that they hide further away from the fence, making them easy targets. The fence protects you from the front, while going prone protects you from throwing knives from other directions. This spot is easily one of the best in Infected, and once you're in position, getting a Moab will be child's play. On Resistance, navigate to the staircase at the end of the B-Dom alleyway. This position keeps you safe from throwing knives from every direction. Ideally, you want to sit to the left here, but because it was very crowded this game, I'd resort to dodging around. In this spot, do not stand up and do not go prone. Being crouched gives you the mobility to escape if you get in trouble, while keeping you safe from throwing knives. A lot of people have trouble surviving on Carbon, but dancing around on top of these crates makes it difficult for zombies to get you. Some might argue that throwing knives are a threat, but a moving target is very hard to hit. Also, if you get in trouble, there are many ways that you can escape. On Markara, head over to the storage area at the corner of the map. Zombies can only come at you from two directions, and you have a very long line of sight. Some players prefer hiding inside the buildings, but I find them to be very weak positions. This spot works best when you have two or more players watching both directions. On Tome, go prone the catwalk near one of the two ladders. Stay as far away from the railing and ladder as possible. Because you are prone, throwing knives will rarely hit you, and because you are shooting through the catwalk, you can take out enemies without risking yourself. This spot is almost unstoppable as long as you have a person guarding each ladder. Outpost has a very similar strategy. Go to the only catwalk available, blow up the red barrels on top, and go prone where the barrels used to be. You'll be safe from most throwing knives. Similarly to Dome, be sure to have someone watching the other ladder as well. Unfallen, head over to this corner of the map where A domination would be. This position is very hard to defend as one person, but two or more people can survive easily here. The cement walls give you amazing cover from throwing knives, and the long lines of sight allow the Type 95 and the PP90 to be extremely effective. On Village, go to the area underneath the main bridge. While you are here, make sure that you have someone watching your back and strafe back and forth. Do not stop strafing unless you are out of ammo or a really hot girl walks in front of the TV. The reason this spot works so well is that throwing knives are hard to hit on a person going back and forth, and most of the time the zombies are too lazy to even throw the knives because you're moving so quickly. You can see I'm moving like a freaking pendulum, and I'm pretty much invincible because I'm moving so damn fast. On Arcaden, go to the area in front of Burger Town and hop on top of the tables. A lot of people make the mistake of going behind the counter. In that spot, you are a sitting duck. It's hard to see, throwing knives are constantly in your direction, and there are no escape routes. On top of the tables, you have to strafe back and forth to dodge throwing knives and disorient the enemies. You are safe here because it's hard to knife you, and zombies will always go for the guys behind the counter. Trust me guys, I have survived and gotten Moabs plenty of times on this position, and it is one of the best in the game. Now Downturn is a very tricky map. I like to hide in this corner of the map using my teammates as bait for the zombies. The enemies will rarely run into this corner and you have great lines of sight. I've spent countless hours finding the best spots for every map, and some maps do require more skill to succeed than others. Downturn is no exception. Unless you are really lucky, really good, and have a good team, chances are you won't survive too long. On Mission, hide on the smaller staircase behind this white railing. A lot of people camp in this area, so you will have some backup. In this spot, you can easily kill enemies while having a fast way to escape if you ever get in trouble. Unfortunately, you will have to rely on your teammates to cover your left side, but if you are alone, I suggest running up the staircase to the left and trying to hold up for as long as possible. On Underground, go to the bus stop area at the top of the map. Here, similar to Village and Arcaden, strafe left and right no matter what. I don't care if there's a zombie right beside you or if there's only one enemy in front of you. Stopping makes you an easy target for throwing knives, and you become a sitting duck. On Bootleg, go to the area where a bomb and search and destroy would be. Hop on top of the blue barrels and hope you have someone covering your back. The striker is very bad in this spot, so I suggest strafing in this area if you have no other option. On Lockdown, go to this area with a long alleyway. You will almost always have someone watching your back, so you can safely pick off enemies coming through this direction. I guess the rule of thumb is that if you're standing still, you better be covered on all sides, and if you're in the open, strafe no matter what. On Hardhat, it's most efficient to be where all your teammates are. If I have a Type 95 or the PP90, I like to camp watching this tunnel. The spot is a real gamble though. You will either survive a long time while the zombies are in a spawn trap, or get picked off quickly because your team couldn't watch your back. If you guys want to see my most epic game of Infected ever on Hardhat, click on the screen right now. If not, well, I guess this is the final spot. I hope you guys found that video useful. In the comments down below, let me know which spots you like to use or which spot you like best in the video. I spent many days finding the best spots to use, and I concluded with the positions you see in the video. If you didn't hear me before, the general rule of thumb is that if you're in the open, strafe no matter what, and if you were standing still, be covered on all sides. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time.